Yeah, so you know them videos, yeah, when they say like hair by whoever, my makeup was by this person or whatever. I don't have Satchel. We'll see what happens over the next few months. God knows what will happen, but like, hair by yours truly, this is all mine. Apart from the hairband, well, the hairband is mine, but like, yeah, this grew out of my head. So not a lot of people say that, like hair by myself instead of hair by so hair, or makeup by so person. You get what I mean?
They wonder why, but don't get it. They don't get it. Over their head like a fish.
Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. It's been a full 2 weeks, but you know I'm back, and yeah, I'm back. So today I'm going to be talking about something that I don't have much of, but by the grace of Almighty God, I will have it. So I'm going to be talking about today confidence. So confidence is something that I have struggled with for a long time. It's not really a thing I say I have it to an extent, but in certain areas of my life I feel like I could have more confidence, maybe in the way I speak to certain people, or mostly I guess in singing. So I feel like with my confidence I need to improve majorly, but I have been getting there in terms of making sure that like I don't care what people think, or I'm not really influenced by the reactions of other people. Now, people that sing, people that sing in any capacity will know what I'm talking about, in the sense that you somewhat feed off the energy of the crowd or the people that you're in. Now, that didn't even make no sense. I meant the environment that you're in. So that's how a lot of people get their confidence or draw their confidence from. Now, confidence and self-esteem are not the same thing. So you can say, okay, because a lot of people kind of say, oh, I've got confidence, I've got high self-esteem, whatever. And yes, they're linked together, but they're not the same thing. So confidence is like the outward manifestation of your inward self-esteem. So if your self-esteem is high, then your confidence will be high. If your self-esteem is low, then your confidence is low. So I'm going to be talking about a few points that will hopefully will help you to understand how to build your confidence, or to help you to be more confident. So I feel like these points I'm actually speaking to myself, to be honest, and I'll try and kind of relate back to myself some of these points. So once I've got my notes up, then I guess we can get on with it. Yeah, so I went on Google pretty much and typed in ways to build your confidence. So the points that I'll bring up are stuff that I found online, but I feel like they're still relatable and they can still help anyone that may be struggling with self-confidence or confidence to do anything pretty much. So I'm just going to look through my notes real quick. Hold on. Yeah, so the first one is to start positive. So starting positive is important, because I feel like when you start positive and you think positive, then you're able to do things that are better. So for example, I can't say, oh, I'm gonna sing and then sing in front of people even, and then be like, oh my gosh, I'm so scared, blah blah, I can't do this. You speaking negativity into yourself and saying that you can't do things is like nagging self-doubt. And yeah, so you telling yourself continuously that you can't do something will produce negative results. Life and death are in the power of the tongue, so therefore you have to start positive. So the second one is to understand yourself. So understanding where you're at. Like, if you know you can't sing in front of 10,000 people, don't put yourself in front of 10,000 people. Like, as much as that sounds kind of demotivating, but it's more like start where you're at. So know your level and work your way up. So start somewhere, work your way up, understand where you're at this particular point. If you feel like you need to conquer singing in front of one person, do that first. If you feel like you need to conquer public speaking in front of one person, then do that first. Do you get what I mean? So that's number 2. So number 3 is face your fear. So once you've started positive, you're understanding yourself, whatever, and you then muster up the courage to actually face what it is that you are fearing. So it could be anything. It could be skydiving, it could be as I said before, public speaking. Hold on a second, I'm gonna wipe my glasses. Yeah, so as I was saying, so facing your fear. So it could be anything. It could be public speaking, it could be jumping out of a plane, I mean skydiving by the way, and I don't know, swimming, anything that you have a fear of. Facing it head on is one of the best ways to conquer it and just master the art of fear conquering, I think. Yeah, so there was one time, for people that know me, I'm quite scared of heights. So I've done things in my life to try and combat that fear. So for example, what have I even done? Yeah, so what have I done, man? What have I done? Yeah, so I've climbed up the O2 with some friends. It was my friend's birthday and we all went to go and climb the O2. And as a black woman, you don't put yourself in danger like that. But me, I did it. I walked up and abseiled. It was like rock climbing and then abseiling pretty much. But I was able to conquer my fear. Well, begin to conquer my fear of heights by doing that. And I guess I'm not as scared as I was before. So I feel like that's major development for me. So number 4, prepare and reflect. So for example, me preparing for this video, I had to be like, okay, what am I going to talk about? What am I going to say to you guys? Whatever. Because if you don't prepare, then you don't have anything to say. So if you're not prepared for being confident, you can't be confident in not preparing. So it's like saying if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. So make sure that you backed up all the things that you may find hard to do. Do your research, do what you need to do. What techniques do you need to use to become more confident? And then from there, you preparing makes it, even if you feel like, I'm not fully prepared, or the fact that you've put the work in, people on the outside will not necessarily know whether it's gone wrong. That's one thing I found anyway, that things have gone wrong, or things have maybe gone pear-shaped, if you think they have anyway, because you've done the preparation. It shows when you deliver. So yeah, that's that one. I don't even know. Anyway, so number 5 is to take action. So be practical about it. So you want to be confident, you have to be practical about it. You have to actually go out there and do something. So whatever it is that you seem to not have confidence in, try it out. If it's dancing, maybe you feel like you'll be the next, I don't know, do you know what I'm even gonna say, but like whoever it is that you aspire to be, and you go out there and you just be who you want to be confident. Sometimes it just takes you just taking a step forward and be like, you know what, ban all of you, yeah, I'm gonna be this person, I'm going to fulfill what I need to fulfill, my purpose, whatever it is. And yeah, just go out and do it. That's another really good point. Gratitude. So this is a bit of a different one. It's kind of like being thankful for where you're at. Also not beating yourself up if you feel like, oh, I didn't do as well as I could have, or whatever, because at the end of the day, there are different stages to you becoming the person that you want to be. So you being at your beginning stage now, you're not going to be the same person you are 3 months from now, because you would have evolved, you would have grown, you would have worked on yourself, you would have understood yourself more. So I think in terms of that, for me anyway, I feel like this is really, to be honest, I'm speaking to myself, because I beat myself up a lot when it comes to being confident and thinking, oh, I can't do it, or I didn't do very well, or I could have done better, when really and truly you did great. Like, Natalie, you did great. Like, why are you comparing yourself to another person or to people that you aspire to be? It's good to aspire, it's good to have goals, it's good to reach a particular height or place that you want to be at, but at the same time you should never ever compare yourself to that person, because you're not that person. So yeah, that's another good point. And then the last one is don't fear failure. So failure is a natural part of life. We can never really tell when it's going to happen, but it happens. These things happen in life. I know there's some people out there that feel like they can never fail. The only person that can never fail is God. So if you fail, it's not the end of the world. These are just the things that help you to learn to just rethink, restructure, reevaluate like what it is that you want to do with yourself. So failure brings about more chances for you to be better, to be honest, because if people didn't fail, would we not all be invincible? Would we all not be this world would be messed up, man. But yeah, those are my things. And also I feel like this is a bonus point, but just as much as you have confidence in you, like, have confidence in God, because at the end of the day, He's the one that gives out the confidence that we need to really move forward. And being confident in God helps you to have confidence anyway, because God has your back. So that's that one. So yeah, that's pretty much what I wanted to say today. Hope you've liked and enjoyed the video. Make sure you comment, make sure you subscribe, make sure you tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend about this channel, because really and truly it's popping. So don't know why you haven't subscribed yet, you get. So yeah, hopefully we'll speak with you guys on another episode of I Don't Know, because I don't call this an episode of anything. So yeah, man, we'll speak soon and see you in the next video.
Oh, you look good and confident. Step to the left and to the right.
That's Tuesday. Everybody on the outside, I don't know the words. Everybody outside. It's all confidence. Dance, dance, dance. It's all confidence. Dance, dance,